If your cat is constantly knocking items off your tables and shelves, you probably think it is a sign of malice, boredom, or perhaps just demanding attention. You are wrong. Cats do not operate on human concepts of spite or attention-seeking. When they swat that expensive vase, they are not trying to annoy you. They are executing a sophisticated predatory strategy. Today, we are stripping away the anthropomorphic view to look at the actual science. Here is the neurological and evolutionary reality of why your cat refuses to let your objects stay on the shelf. 1. The kinetic assessment. We start with the swiping motion, which humans often interpret as simple play. To a cat's nervous system, it is a functional kinetic test. Cats are hardwired predators. Their anatomy is optimized for capturing dynamic, living targets. In the wild, a small animal that is motionless isn't guaranteed to be dead or inanimate. Pawing at an object triggers two sensory responses that human logic misses. First, it forces a reaction. Swatting checks for motion, confirming if a potential prey item is hiding or alive. Second, it assesses structural density. This tactile feedback loop is critical in environmental mapping. When they swat your pen, they aren't playing with it. They are neurologically mapping its reactivity, weight, and solidity against their internal predator database. Territory refinement. Have you ever noticed that your cat will ignore a surface for days, but the second you place your keys there, they are on the edge? Human logic says this is for attention. Canine and feline science dictates that this is resource guarding at a structural level. Felines, unlike dogs, do not rely heavily on a consolidated pack for security. Their security comes from absolute domination of their localized vertical and horizontal territories. Your keys are an environment disruption. They are scent masked, physical clutter. By knocking them off, the cat is performing territory refinement. They are clearing the area to reestablish olfactory and physical symmetry. They are ensuring their environment remains a predictable, manageable reality. The sensory co-regulator. There is a difference between a cat who swats objects out of overstimulation and a cat who swats for co-regulation. A bored cat paces and meows. A stressed cat might simply walk over and methodically knock one object off. This is not random destructiveness. It is a specific tactile and auditory neurological loop used for self-soothing. An object that falls, moving in a quick, unpredictable sequence that is completed by gravity, releases dopamine in the feline brain. It provides sensory predictability and tactile closure. It is a localized co-regulation tool. Proximity to the owner, or a soft blanket, regulates heart rate. Sensory feedback loops regulate environmental uncertainty. They are carried by a sense of satisfaction. And that satisfaction is the neurological payoff of a completed hunt sequence. 4. The biological information funnel. Cats rely on a behavioral system centered around information funnels to parse a confusing human world. You are at the center of this funnel. When you leave, the world can become chaotic. When you return, their nervous system seeks immediate data updating. Cats are masters of analyzing microexpressions, muscle contractions, and scent gradients. If they knock your favorite item off, they aren't doing it while you are away. They do it right when you sit down. They are forcing you to provide data. Your reaction, whether it is yelling or rushing over to check the item, is detailed information that their brain can immediately catalog. Are you distressed? Are you dangerous? Is the sound a problem? You are their primary behavioral filter. Without you, the environmental change is unexplainable. With your intense reaction, the sound is filtered, categorized, and understood. They are not just analyzing your object. They are testing your judgment. The truth about the destructive cat. It is exhausting to have your plants destroyed, your favorite glasses shattered, or to trip over a broken vase first thing in the morning. When that frustration rises, remember what is actually happening. Your cat is not acting out of a flaw in their character. They are executing a primal imperative. They are turning your sterile, non-reactive home into a stimulating, data-rich jungle. Reframing this nuisance as a structural need and providing interactive toys that fall and move is not just enrichment. It is providing the biological satisfaction that their nervous system requires. To live with a cat who moves items is not a burden. It is the ultimate strategic observation. They do not just love you. They have woven their entire psychological and physical safety around your dynamic presence and your shared territory.